Any questions? So what's up, dragon nerds? Welcome to another episode of Changes Skyrim with the Riva. Oh yeah. We're about to completely 360 the shit out of Solitude right now. Oh, was that, I shouldn't talk like that? I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Last week we got a pretty similar video, but in Whiterun. I'll make sure to link to that one in the corner right there. Right up there. Yep, that's the one. Today we got some big boys in store, so stick around. First of all, we gotta install an EMB though, so you know the drill. His name's Tommy. But yeah, all the mods used in this video will be in the description. Same for the link to my merch store, so please check that out as well. Would be nice. So we got Silent Horizon's EMB as a base. I say as a base because later in the video we will install a second one for fun. Then we go enhanced lights and effects and obsidian weathers and seasons, because of course we do. Here are some cool looking shots side by side of some before and after. Which one looks better, you ask? Well, you know the answer. After we got that installed, let's install some more oomph for the city itself. JK's Skyrim adds more stuff. Yeah, that's what it does. It adds stuff like this, or like this. In terms of textures and why everything looks so much more realistic, that's Solitude HD by Cleverchaff. I don't know. You know, so we are on the same theme and series of mods as the last episode. I also combined it with Skyrim Solitude. That's also a Solitude retexture, and I'm not sure which one does what, but both of them installed at the same time look pretty cool. You might notice that the clouds are different too. Or you could be like me and not notice, but hey, I installed Northern Realistic Clouds for extra effect, and I sure hope it worked. I mean, I could have checked the sky to make sure I installed it correctly, but while I was taking the footage for the video, I totally forgot to check, so yeah. Oh, and I also got Realistic Water too, that apparently did not install correctly. Yeah, definitely reinstalling that one. But other than that, it looks crisp. Crispity crisp. Now last week, we simply focused on the interior of Whiterun. But when it comes to Solitude, I really thought the outside is super disappointing. I mean, there's only Catalast Farm, there's one dock with one ship, and the trade company thing. But that looks like shit. So that's why I installed the Great City of Solitude. This mod adds a whole new city, I guess? No, but really, it adds so many buildings and everything looks pretty important. You know, it's not like Solitude is the capital of Skyrim or anything. In terms of the door, I installed this mod. Not that the old door was bad or anything, but I like some change. And this other mod is very specific, but it's so cool that I really wanted to have it, so a lot of you might not know this, but there's a temple in Solitude. I know, big shocker. Everyone goes to pray in Skyrim, because that's what the game is all about. But this mod adds pictures behind the shrines. Come on, they look pretty awesome, right? I mean, I'm literally simping over a picture mod. But yeah, to be fair, that's not the worst thing I've done with a mod, so. Next up, we have La Pièce de Résistance. Trees. Actually, it's called Solitude Overgrown, but you get what I mean. This mod adds trees and foliage to the city, and they all look super nice and all, but for some weird reason, I feel like the EMB looked very, very dark and very sad looking, so let's make it brighter and add some contrast. Boom! Yeah, I installed the second EMB on top of the other one, and this one is called CERN EMB. I've personally never heard about it, but I actually quite like it. It gives some orange feel to the air, and it makes the city look more cozy. It's kinda cool. But yeah, going back to the other mods, this is what we got so far. We could technically stop here and call it a day, but there's always a but with me. We need more mods. More! Dude, you're annoying. Shut up or you're fired. Seriously. I have never liked the guards in the game, and that's why today, just like last week, we got Guards Armor Replacer. It makes the guards in Solitude look more royal, if that makes sense. They look more powerful and actually intimidating. Then I also installed populated cities, towns, villages. So yeah, this mod doesn't add as many NPCs as you think, but it's enough for them to appear in some areas. They are simply people going for a walk, and it makes the city feel less empty, because let's be honest, Skyrim's population is very small. But you know what's smaller than anything else in this video? The clientele at Winkingskeever, with this mod. I mean, it does make the inn look pretty cool, but there's no one now. I don't know if it's because the AI isn't super compatible or something like that, but the only people I've seen here are this old dude and another Argonian. And I was the only one on the main floor. So I decided to be the customer of the month, and also the employee of the month, all at the same time, because that's how I roll. You might not have the same problem with this mod, so you can try it out and see if it works correctly. But what's a Skyrim video without some major problem, am I right? Welcome to Nariva TV, everybody. This is what happens here on a daily basis. God damn it, what am I gonna do with my life now? Now, what do you think is next?
I don't know, the Blue Palace?
Well, yes. After the mandatory merch plug. So go to the link in the description and check out the coolest new Nariva merch designs. I mean, look at how happy the new designs can make you. They 100% bring happiness in the form of a t-shirt. Because marketing. Get yours today.
Wow, they really are cozy.
I told you, buddy. I told you. You know what? You're not fired just yet. You can stick around for a bit. And now that we're back, let's break the Blue Palace. And I mean that literally. I thought installing these two mods would cause no problem, but boy, was I wrong. I was really wrong. If you have both of them, you could have a pretty cool courtyard. I mean, the floor would flicker like crazy, but you'll have two creepy statues staring at you, so it compensates. If you go in, you'll notice the beautiful entrance with gates to an infinite void? Well, anyway, Jarl Elisif would sit here calmly, but your personal sanity will do nothing other than decrease with every room you explore from here on out. Let's go in this room. That's a freaking mess. Alright, with no laws of physics. Let's get in this one and you'll have another mess with a spa. And the other things in this room are either floating or invisible. So let's uninstall one of them. Now we only have the Blue Palace overhaul installed, so if you take a look in the courtyard, everything makes more sense. The floor stopped flickering, but the statues are gone, so that's a massive disappointment. And if we go in, the entrance would look dark, but at least physically possible to exist. Elisif is still minding her business, and while she does that, let's explore the palace. I mean, this room is much less of a mess, but it feels a bit too simple. And this room still has a spa, so we're winning points here. Oh, but there's a portal to the void that leads to a pool? I mean, sure, I'll take it. And why is there a door in this hallway? Anyway, let's try the other one. Maybe it's less broken. Flickering floor? Check. Creepy statues? Check. Superior entrance? Check. Empty throne room? Check. I don't fucking know. Now we can see that in this room, this mod is superior. There's so much detail and colors and items and paintings. Yeah, that's the winner for now. However, this room looks clean, but the spa is gone. Instead, we have one of those weird bathtubs from The Witcher. And also, I don't know where, but somewhere in this palace, I found this cool feast hall. So yeah, I'm loving this, but the pool is gone. Instead, we have some servants and their place to sleep. I mean, why in the world would you need this room? I want my pool back. So yeah, there are two main Blue Palace overhauls. Choose yours with care because it seems like a zone in the game that's easily destroyable if you install too many mods, so warning right there. I also installed Illuminated Blue Palace, but I barely saw a difference, so I don't know if it's broken or if I'm a complete moron who installed it wrong. Either way, it's one of those. Don't you miss the arena from
Oblivion?
Don't you wish there was something like that in Skyrim? Well, you're in luck because this mod exists. It adds a new area to the city and posters all around, just like the ones in the Imperial City. There is a statue here that doesn't appear to be fully done. Nice detail, by the way. Actually, I would like more like this in Skyrim, please. And there's this restaurant area with a chef, and he's guarding La Porte de Cuisine. Keep doing your work, buddy. You're doing great. Inside the arena, we have a choice to either go left to the gladiators' quarters or right to the spectator area. So I decided to fight. And I find myself in the creepiest freaking dungeon area I've ever seen in this game. I mean, the light and the sounds in this are completely terrifying. Hear for yourself. So yeah, here we got this balding dude writing a book or something, and behind him there's a top 15 gladiator list. And I wanted to be one of them. So I enabled God mode to make it easier because that's how life works. This was my first fight in the arena.
If I can just...
And they love me. Let's see how much money I made. 3 gold. That's it, I'm retiring.
You know, if you don't want the 3 gold, you could give it to me so I can get some ice cream, please.
So I went to see a game for myself, and this is how it went.
Guess it's all clear now.
I was also wondering what would happen if I attacked the crowd. What happened next will shock you. Nothing happened. Other than add a bounty, no one would fight back. Terrible mod, 2 out of 10. No, I'm just kidding, it's actually pretty fun. Also, if you're wondering what the arena looks like without the EMB, the floor is still way too bright. I don't know what's up with that. And that's all the mods for this video. We only got one more thing to do today, and that's feature a comment. Actually, you know what? I'll feature 2 comments for this video. So first of all, we got Yogurt Simp. It's Yogurt Pimp. Sorry. So we got Yogurt Pimp asking, what is your accent? I'm Romanian, bro. I got a slight accent in all languages that I speak. Since I primarily speak 3 languages, I kind of combine them and develop my own personal accent, which is kind of funny to think about, but I think that's what happened. And the second one is Father Band Gaming saying, you should do a video about this for every major city in Skyrim. Also, that outro song is on point. Well, that's the game plan, dude. More city videos incoming, so leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what song he's talking about, it's this one. So I loaded up this older game called Skyrim. I started making videos people be admiring. Well, on one hand it gets pretty tough. I can't help to admit that it's some really cool stuff. I get back in the game after I played so many times. I thought it would get boring after committing so many crimes. Did you know the regular chicken is considered a person? Now that's a dumb feature that ruins my immersion.